Hello, everyone who is watching the replay. As I wait for people to come on in, I hope you give me a thumbs up if you enjoy these videos. I am Kate. I do planner-related videos, plan with me's, planner ideas, planner craft with me's. So if you are interested in those type of videos, I hope you subscribe. So we are doing our week 34 of the 52 list for happiness, and it is a food week one. So I was looking through my washi and I saw this one. Wait, I know I didn't purchase this pink one because it kind of looks like, if you look at it from here, it kind of looks like a cupcake with the topping and the sprinkles on top. So I was like, wait, where I didn't purchase this because I don't usually buy food wash. It's bad enough there's other ones. So I found my guide where I got this, which subscription box from Simply Gilded. If you are interested in interested in the subscription box, I have a link below. Hi, Angie. That will refer you to Simply Gilded. And you get a coupon and I get a coupon. So this is the closest thing I had to food washing, because this week's all about food. So it kind of looks like a cupcake with the topping with the sprinkles on top. So I went through my Simply Gilded subscription box collection, which is all the months I've gotten, and then I always have the washi on the cards, if you remember my haul videos. So I found it, and it was between these two, and I thought, this is perfect, because it looks like sherbet. Hey, Christy, how is everyone? So that's why I decided on these two washis, because it was part of the Simply Gilded, what was the name? Sugar collection. There you go. From last year. Yeah. So this is the collection. And like I said, I saw this one. It reminded me of cupcakes. So I tried to figure out, okay, what would match? And I couldn't figure it out. So I hunt down my guide. And there it is. Okay. And then I have done, with all my Happy Planner stickers, anything with food on it, I've ripped out and put in my recipe organizer. Yes, everything is good. I have an allergy shot at 5 p.m. today, so that's why we're going a little early, because I don't think a 15-minute show would be long enough, knowing how much I talk. But I am doing good. So this week is list the food that tastes great and make you feel good about yourself when you eat them. Here is the take action. Time for a yummy snack. Come on. I'm trying to get the focus. All right, that's probably the best thing to get. Probably. Go make or buy yourself a snack that makes you feel great emotionally and physically, and tell yourself out loud, it's treat time. Where's my Miss Tamika? So I picked out this turquoise and pink because of the washi. And then I got my sweets, but also I have other food items in here as well. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. There we go. So the desk is a little crowded right now, but that's okay. All right. Laying down the washi. So let me get to my spot here. How is everyone's week? I can't believe it's March already, but also I'm grateful because I love spring. Spring and fall are like my favorite. Especially spring. Spring is one of my favorites. I just feel like I get renewed, re-energized, and such. My husband is already, March is when we start planning because it's warm enough. There's more sun, but there's still lots of rain. But we start planning out what we're doing for the yards. He starts thinking, okay, what am I going to do to the lawn? So I know some places by now still have snow and they don't think about growing and planting until probably May, but we're ready. Hey, Tamika. I'm ready for the weather to decide it'll be winter or spring. Keeps on flip-flopping. Yes, it does. But that's, part of the transition of the seasons. My 12-year-old niece, Casey, is staying with us this week. She's from Oregon. Awesome. Well, hi, Casey. All right, so there's the cupcake one. I gotta turn it. Hope I'm not making you guys too dizzy. So yeah, it's sunny today. This weekend it was mostly cloudy and rainy, and so we're having our little sunspot right now. But it's still cold, like in the 40s. So we are not completely out of the woods yet. And even in winter here in Oregon, it will be sunny and freezing your butt off. So we don't, sunshine, yeah, we love it. But we know to check the air temperature before we head outside. Make sure we have a jacket or not, depending how brave you are. All right. Oh, and I found it. I don't know if you remember last week, I couldn't find this. I found it. It was like really wedged down in my thing here, and I couldn't even see it. I think I need to get one that's colored so I can find it. Hey, Jacqueline. It's 60s. Yeah, it hasn't been getting very above 50s here. It's still pretty cold, but the sun is teasing us through the windows. And one of my cats, he keeps on going in and out. He's like, oh, it's sunny. I should be outside doing it. No, it's cold. I'm coming back in like an hour later. Yes, wind chill in the sun. Yes, it might be looking nice and sunny, but it's been pretty windy too. Yeah, it will be hot in California. That's the only thing I like to visit California in either the spring or fall because it's still nice, warm weather, but it's not super hot or super cold. So I always tell my husband, I don't mind going to Disneyland in the fall or the spring. Which we need to plan that soon because Robert's going to be 4. Just soft tip one. It's making my letters look big. I heard Disneyland might be open. Same here, Angie. Even in Oregon here, when it gets hot in the 80s, I'm staying inside. I don't mind the sunlight. I just don't like the heat. It does not make me feel good. Make you feel. Which is, I'm grateful that since we've moved to this house, we've had AC. And also replacing some of the windows helped too. And we know yes, I heard Florida is open, but I heard California may. I keep on getting conflicted. Oh, really? Okay. I heard that Disney, because my husband has coworkers who live in Disney in the LA basin, and he's heard that they're open. I can understand because it's such how it's designed in Disneyland. It's such a compact amusement park. I can understand that either they limit how many people come in no matter what. Yes, I heard Disney World is though I've never been is bigger than Disneyland, and that's why they're open. But also different states, different rules. That too. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, so I'm going to use some treats here to list the treats. Sorry. That's funny in my head. So I'm laughing. All right. And I'm going to get a little specific here on my foods. So for me, chocolate, which you don't see very often, this combination. So I'm either okay with either or. But if anybody makes a chocolate caramel ice cream, I'm all over it. So that's the only thing with this COVID thing, that every state is different and every state has different rules of how they handled quarantine and everything like that. All right. It's very rarely like I find a flavor like this. I love all the caramel ones and I love all the chocolate ones, but I think some of our local bakeries have like something close to this with some nuts, and I'm okay with any type of nuts. You need coffee ice cream. See, and then my son and I, we he loves caramel now, and so there was and it was vanilla ice cream, but it was caramel, stuff in it, or even toffee with hazelnuts, and we both enjoyed that. So I like a good oatmeal with, because I have to put it here because not everybody makes it with raisins, cookie, they do, Angie. Yeah. But remember, it says in the action that you deserve the treat. Yeah. Oh, that's what yeah, the white ice cream and the chocolate outside. Yeah, that's what I've only seen them is in the bars where it's white, it's vanilla ice cream, not white ice cream. Jeez Louise, Kate. Vanilla ice cream mixed in with some caramel and then the chocolate on the outside. Yeah. Come on, Angie. I know we're supposed to be healthy, but this is about, feel, and we know why these foods make us feel better. Is because they elevate our endorphins, which make us feel better. So it's also a body response. And so especially now in our day and age, since we're very hard workers, this is why we always gravitate to these sweets, because we want to feel better after being so stressful and so forth like that. Which my husband's like, I still need my cookies or my sweets. I'm like, okay. But he now knows he just takes one serving of like one or two cookies. Ooh, that's yummy. Mint chocolate chip is one of my favorites too, Angie. My husband agrees with you, Tamika. Every time I said, "Oh, I want mint chocolate chip," my husband's like, "What's wrong with you? It's cookies and cream or chocolate chip cookie." That's his two favorite. Is the cookie dough one, which is sometimes it's called cookies and cream or cookie chocolate chip cookies. And okay, and sometimes this is not about sweets. It could be salty. For my mom, it's salty foods. Next. Mm-hmm. Yes, there is a shipment without the food coloring. I have seen that. A lot of our local organic type of ice creameries or creameries do that. All right. Everybody, here they see. What two sons want chocolate. David likes vanilla and caramel. My husband, but the other two will also eat what Daddy eats, which is the cookies and cream or cookie dough. And I don't really care, but this is my like super favorite right here. And if you could add hazelnuts into it, awesome. But I have not found it's like either just caramel and hazelnuts or hazelnuts and chocolate, not all three. So, and yes, hazelnuts are one of my, and I only like hazelnuts on treats and like in ice creams and cooked candies, like the covered. I don't know if you ever had chocolate covered hazelnuts. Those are my favorite. You love hazelnuts too, Christy? Yes, I love those too. But also, there's ones that actually local guy. I've only find them local because it's actual. We have a lot of hazelnut farms here in Oregon, so a lot of people get the hazelnuts and cover them in chocolate, and it's actually hard and crunchy. Where Ferrero Rocher, I think, is a little too airy. It's too like they've done something like yeah, it's like a hazelnut, but they've like over roasted the hazelnut where it's too soft. So that's my opinion, but I'll still eat it. But there's varieties out there. If I can find it, Christy, I will mail you some. It's really hard to find because I have to go like into the local food section. All right, I already did that one, that one, that one. Cake. Yes, yes. So and I will try to find the one. My husband knows this too. But then when Ferrero Rocher came popular and more available here, um, he started getting just that for me instead of looking for the other stuff I found was like at our Tillamook Creamery, which only had all local products, and either I go to the Made in Oregon store, which I don't know if it's still around. You only find them at the malls, and they would be there. Or yeah, it would be like that's the only place I would find mine. The grocery stores were really hard to find, so I have to Google it and see if I can find some for you, so you can have a comparison of it. It's like basically, yeah, a chocolate covered, and you could do dark or milk chocolate. I think Harry and David used to have some too, because I always went in there to see. Sorry about my voice, guys. I'm on my last month of certain allergy medicine, and if I don't take it right, it messes with my vocal cords. So, what's next? Ooh, yummy. All right, what else do I like? I'm not a big don. I can say no to donuts, no problem. Um, shh. Sorry, it was my phone. Oh yeah. See, I use that, and then it started giving me blisters in my nose. So I have to be careful with Flonase. Yes, they do. Let's see. I'm not a big cake person, so like the closest thing there's certain cakes I will eat. I have no problem eating German chocolate, but anything else is really hard because a lot of cakes now are very dry. I'm very picky about the frosting and the moistness of the cake. So I've never had a great cake. Cake is ice cream is heaven, Tamika. Ice cream is heaven. That's why it's on the top of the list. I'm not a big cake person. There's very few cakes that I have enjoyed. Yeah, I use Rhinocort instead of Flonase for my allergies. All right, I guess I need to switch to salty because there's all the stuff I'm like, I will grab it and have no problem. Okay, so salty's really, like, let's just say it takes a step. I can easily, like, if it's in the house, I just like remember that's for my son because if I eat too much salt, I definitely gain weight. Okay, I plan on like that's one of the things I want to go, do some traveling and so forth, but I can't wait until COVID's done and then I can really start planning vacations. All right. I might spell this wrong, but I'll just start. Rich. And give me your guys's, oops, eat those. All right, that's my like I can eat all that. Oh, that reminds me. I don't know if they have it here. So, our Fred Meyer's, which is parent company's Kroger, has an awesome cream cheese frosting and velvet cake that my son always asks for his every birthday. So I will have cake when it's there, but it's not like when I walk in the store, I don't go grab for the cake. I go for the cookies. I like those little portable small things. I don't want to deal with messy stuff. I'm weird, but I just remembered something else for the list. Yes, pastries. I'm like trying to think of like besides cinnamon rolls. This one. All right, this is another local, which I don't know if it's anywhere else, but we have a Winco here. It's an employee-run grocery store, and they have a bulk food section. And in there, I always get this for camping. I love trail mixes. This one's my favorite. It has, so those caramel covered peanuts, they're called Spanish peanuts. They're in there. White chips, chocolate covered raisins. It's literally not a traditional trail mix, but it's called that. Yes, definitely, Christy. And some baristas do not. I don't go to Starbucks very often. We got 2 drive-throughs here in town, but also we have Dutch Bros in town, which is a local coffee joint, which I think is spreading throughout. Finally, all right, pastries. I think what, like, besides croissants. Oh, that's what we like. I'm gonna name the bakery. Full bakery. Raspberry white chocolate. Sorry, I did not do that correctly. Scones. And they are moist. My husband likes to get. They also do a chocolate hazelnut scone, which is really good. Um, they also do like a ham and cheese one. My husband loves that one. Uh, so this is a little bakery here in Pacific City, Oregon. So every time my husband and I go on our anniversary, we go somewhere near here so then we can go get our scones. Oh yeah. Cakes, brownies, pies, donuts, cinnamon rolls, scones, cookies, croissants, macaroons. Oh yeah, eclairs. I'm not a big eclair fan. I do like croissants, but it's one of those things like they're easy to get to, so they're not. It's a treat for us. Same with muffins. I will get the Costco croissants and muffins for road trips, and that's what we eat first thing in the morning while my husband's driving before breakfast. And then, well, at least that's what the kids like. If kids wake up and they're hungry, I'm like, here, have a croissant or a muffin, and they will eat that. And then 2.5 hours later, my husband's done driving. He needs his breakfast and his coffee, and also he eats a muffin too because literally, me, I wake up, I'm not hungry. Literally, it's like my tummy knows when the clock is when. I'm not hungry until 8 or 9. Hey, fatty girl, or yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, fatty. I forgot your name, Cecilia. No, hi. Your son, yeah. My family loves Costco pastries too. Some of their cakes are really good. My mother-in-law is sad that their carrot cake is discontinued. So, yeah. I got about 50. Coretta. Thank you, Christy. I knew it started with a C. Hi, Coretta. I need carrot cake now. Yeah, my mother-in-law loves the Costco carrot cake, and she is sad that they discontinued it. So we try to on her birthday. I don't know if they did. I was sick on her birthday. I actually asked my husband, "Can I stay home, please?" Because I was just so beat. I had a IBS flare up. So your little bro does awesome. Yes, don't forget the thumbs up, everyone. Thank you, Jacqueline. So these are my favorite foods. I think only one's salty, but if your list is different, awesome. I totally get it. But it was fun making this list. And I, of course, made mistakes. Oh well. It's just fun to do it and see what happens. And such. And so but I'm okay with any type of cookies, but this is like my favorite go-to cookie. Like I'm okay with brownies with nuts or no nuts. I'm okay. I'm not picky about my sweets as much, except for cake. I cannot do just what do they call that? A shortening type frosting. It has to either be cream cheese or buttercream. Whoa. I hear ya. I hear ya. It's bad. That's the other cookie, like Oreos, how they make all the different flavors and so forth. I love Oreos too. Yes, I buy them, but luckily I don't get into them unless my boys are eating. Right now they're not. They're finishing off their Valentine's cookies, Valentine's candy, and pies I got them this weekend. So I'm like, what am I going to have? So I've been having my chocolate protein bars as a treat for at nighttime for me. But that sounds awesome, Tamika. Ice cream doesn't last long in this house either. I cannot. Yes, she does. She probably will finish tonight after her day. Poor Tamika. But ice cream doesn't last long in this house. Oh, I didn't know they made dark chocolate Oreos. Oh, awesome. Okay, so for next, excuse me as I clear my throat. Next week is list the elements of your life where you feel challenged in a positive way. Interesting. And then put my list here. Oh, it's not quite cream. It's more of a just a sugar concoction. At least how and with sugar, it's just sugar and fat. And I don't know what the exact fat is. It could be shortening, it could be lard. Yeah, and the thins would be perfect for Christy. She doesn't like the middle. I love it. Robert, he's figured out how to turn them, and then he eats the frosting and leaves the cookie laying around. And so Robert just eats the middle and just leaves. Sometimes he leaves the chocolate behind. I'm like, dude, you're the one who eats chocolate candy like it's going out of style, but chocolate cookie, what? I love the golden ones too. There we go. Yes. Robert is just, and he sees his dad and his brother have pie, and he wanted a pie, and I gave him half of one, which is a good thing because he didn't even finish that first half. And now that there's this second half hanging around in the fridge, he's like, no, I want the chocolate. He's already determined. He likes the chocolate over the pies. But once the chocolate's gone, I think he'll eat the pie. But the other guys are eating the pie. So it's good that they have treats. And I'm okay with the treats being in the house because I'm not tempted by those treats and such. So, and I find alternative ways for me to have a treat if I'm still hungry or I need something after before bed. I have protein chocolate shakes, which helps a whole lot, or protein chocolate bars and such. And that gives me my protein, which helps a whole lot. I'm not having a sugar crash before bed. So, but don't get me wrong, I love ice cream. And this is why it's not in the house. Ooh. Put them in the freezer. I like the mint Oreo Blizzard at Dairy Queen. Hey, Sherry. Yeah, I love the mint Oreo ice cream at Blizzard at Dairy Queen. My husband thinks I'm weird because it's like, what? It's just like chocolate chip mint ice cream. So, now, even that, my husband's like, because how expensive those blizzards are. It's like $5 for a small one here in Oregon. And not the mini, the next size up, the small. And having like a lot of, it's a real treat because it's like over $20 to feed the full family their blizzards or something. Tamika, the funny thing is mint with something else like chocolate or mixed in with something, it's fine with me. But toothpaste, I have a hard time with because it has to be like not so strong of mint. I have to, it's hard for me to brush my teeth that long. So, and I totally get it. My husband says the same thing. He thinks of when the mint, he's like, I'm eating toothpaste. I'm like, no, you're not. But if it's mixed in with something, like always has to be chocolate or cream. If you do a good cream to mint with hot chocolate, you get an Andes candy. If you like those Andes candies that have the mint and the chocolate. Hey, Michelle. So I'm just going to be gabbing until I have to go. So How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Been busy? So we're talking about treats. But yeah, it's just one of those things that um getting older, I don't crave them as much, but I treasure them when we do have them. Oh yeah. Oh really? I bet you've been super busy. So yeah. So I don't, my kids aren't very social in that sense. David does have his own account, but he's not into Facebook. He's into YouTube. He watches a lot of gaming videos and such. He does gaming himself. They are. Some of them, like, I have to take a double look when you post on Michelle. Like, what? Oh. I'm like, what is Michelle doing in the hybrid? Oh, it's not Michelle. So it didn't work on the dog. I'm glad. That'd be kind of weird. So I bet I let you guys go. I need to get ready to go get my allergy shots. I hear my husband getting ready. So again, thank you very much for watching. Remember the thumbs up and share with those who missed it, and those who are new. I hope you subscribe because this is what we do every Monday. I'll talk to you later. Bye, everyone.